Hello and how are you? My name is Muhindo Bar, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use basics of WordPress website. I'm going to show you how to create a WordPress post and how to manage WordPress users. WordPress is a very popular technology that we use to create websites in simple way, and on internet WordPress takes a lion's share in website technology that are used to create websites on internet. Around more than 50% of the websites that are on internet are made of WordPress, and this WordPress is being improved day by day to make sure that it is flexible for everyone to use. So in this video I'm going to show you how we can create a WordPress post and how we can manage users of a WordPress website. So by the end of this video you'll be able to do all that. So without wasting much time, we're going to begin by logging in into our WordPress website, and then we take a tour of what is inside WordPress website, and we do what has brought us in this video. So to log into WordPress website is simple. You can go to your main website. For example, this is my website that I'm currently using, and it's the one that I'm going to show you to how we can do these things that I've listed. So you go to your website domain, and then you put stroke, and then you put WP, then dash admin. So when you put stroke WP admin, you'll be able to get the login form. You'll be able to get the login form. Just put stroke WP admin. So this is the main place where WordPress website, where you can log in from in a WordPress website. This is the WordPress main logo, and here we swear we put a username, and here we put a password. So if you want to go back to the main website, you click here, and then you'll be able to go back to main website. If you forgot your password, WordPress can help you to reset your password if you had forgotten it by simply clicking here, lost my password, and then they'll take you through the steps that you can use to log in. That we can use to when you've lost your password. But I'll just go back to home, and then I log in. Your developer can also create it. I can also make for you a simple way whereby they provide for you a link where you can log in from. For example, I'm the one who created this website, and I provided for them a link that they can log in from. Instead of coming there here in the address bar, and they put for themselves stroke WP admin, you can as well scroll down. I've put for you a link that you can log in as administrator. You can see this link is very down here in the bottom, where there's a word, where there's a name, a phrase saying login as admin. So when you click login as admin, it will take you to the same position where you can log in as an administrator. So I'm going to put my credentials that I have set for the users to log in. So the first one that I've created right now, let me see, I've created one for okay, let me go and check. I've forgotten the email that I created for the user. So this is the technical side where we developers use. So I'll come to the users and get the email that I've created for my client. So you don't need to know this even. So where is the users? All users. I can see all users from here, and then I'll get the email of the first user that I want to use. So I'll copy the email, and then I'll come here and put the email and the password. I know it, and then I say login. If you want to be kept while logging, just click on remember. So if it's your own computer, this session will not be logged out until you log in. You log out. So I recommend to keep remember me if you're logging in with on your own computer. So I click on login until process, and then I'll be able to get the login section. So this is the section when you're logged in. When you're logged in, this is what you will see. So let me show you. WordPress has two sides. Has the sides of public users and has the sides for the page administrators. So you can see here. You can see I've got one more black toolbar that I did not have before. That is for people who are logged in. Before I did not have it, but since when I logged in, I was able to get this one, just an extra toolbar that is on top. So when you log out, this toolbar on top will disappear. So this one is to log in into the system, not the administrator, but the system of this website that I created. But this is for the logging in administrator. So let us go and explore what is inside on the dashboard. So like we said that WordPress website has two sides: the sides of the public admin, and then the sides of the administrators, the public user and the administrator. So the users will see this, and the administrators will see the back end where they can manage the website from. So let us go to the back end. So to go to the back end, you come here on top and then click on this, and then you'll be taken to the dashboard. So you can switch from here. You can switch back to the website, and you can switch back to the admin section. You see the dashboard. You can click here just to switch back and forth from here. So this is the dashboard. You can collapse this. You see, you can you can make a draft here, you can make a short post here, you can get the notification here, like which post was previously posted. It will be coming here. So you can as well hide these screens if you don't want to see them, but for now we'll just keep them there. So here you'll be getting the latest post in case you are using the website more than one person. So let us explore. We have this dashboard, this main dashboard, and here we have our navigation menu that you can use to navigate through the admin section. We have posts. So these posts is where we'll be managing the posts from. For example, getting all the posts and creating new posts and the post categories as well as tags. Then we have media. Media is where we'll be putting the files, like if we want to store the PDFs, if we want to store PDFs, if we want to store photos, if you want to store anything that you want to store on our website, we'll be finding them here under the media. So I'll be putting the media from. Then you have pages. These pages are a bit technical. You can leave them for now for we the creators of the website. They're a bit technical, but if you learn deeper of WordPress, you can also manage these pages. Then you have comments. This comment section is where you'll be getting the comments of what people have spoken about your website. The comments will be getting them from here. Of course, when you create a post, there will be a comment section where people can bring their views. So the comments will be found here. Then you have users. So users is where we can manage the users from. For example, we want to operate the website more than one person. So I'll show you how we can use this users section. Then we have this collapse. You can collapse and expand. So basically, that is how WordPress website is on the side of the administrator. But we have another technical part which I will not take you today, but this is for the admins, just normal admins. But you have a super admin, which is a bit technical. You can see, for example, I'm logged in as a super admin. A lot of things that can confuse you. So for the super admin, unless you decide to take a WordPress course, then you can understand the magic that's happening behind there. But for just a client or just a WordPress user, this is enough for you. So if you come here to new, then you'll find new post, new media, new page. We'll not look at how we can create other things, but our main point here is to create a new post, so that we should be able to post something, and users or our website users or the website visitors can be able to get it, maybe for example under the news section or under different categories. For example, I can post under the scholarships. For example, this is a website for alumni management system. I can post under scholarship, I can post under announcements. So if people come under those sections, they should be able to get those news. That's what we call posting. So the main purpose of this video is to show you how to create a post. That's the main purpose. Then others will come as a bonus. So I hope we did not get any problem in logging in. Now I'm going to show you how you can do how you can create a post. So to create a post, there are two different ways how you can create a post. The first way, you can use this toolbar. Once you're logged in, you'll see new and post. So that is the first way. The second way is to come here and to come to your dashboard, and then you come to post. You see, when you see post, you'll find another button here, add new. So add new, of course, means add new post. Or you under here post, you see add new post, it is here. I already have one post. So this table is where we'll find all the posts, and this where you can search a post and manage posts from here under post section. So I can use either of these three ways. I can either use this one or this one or this one under this add new post. Let me zoom that you can see clearly. Okay, I'll zoom up to there. Okay, so at that moment, at this moment, we are going to create a new post. But before we create a new post, let us first look at the categories. Of course, the posts that we're going to create, they will be lying under categories. For better organization of our website, we create the categories, and these categories most of the time always create them once, and the remaining is just to create posts, and these posts will be lying under particular categories. Maybe something it becomes complex, we can add more categories, but it's not recommended. Create categories only once, like for example ours, we have already created them, and then the remaining posts will be under those particular categories. So I've created a category. I've already created categories here. You see, they are here. So the remaining posts will be under one of these categories. You can as well create one more category here, if you don't mind. But you see, these are categories that we have. We have announcements categories, the events category, the gallery category, the IUIU category, and scholarship category. So if we are to create a post, it should be lying under this one of these category. So likewise to the website that to a particular website that you manage, the post that you create, it should be lying under that part, under any of the categories that you specified before. So for example, I'm going to create a post. I'm going to get news from for example, this is a tweet by IUIU, Islamic University in Uganda. I'm going to post it in our website. Remember, you can post anything in the website, but I'm going to create this one as a news, or this tweet I'm going to turn it into a news into our IUIU alumni website. This is a tweet. It was you see, this is the handle of IUIU alumni. This is the handle of IUIU website. For example, if they are calling for admission, you can decide to post. But for me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a tweet. I'm going to create a tweet that is going to emulate this into our website. I'm going to post this into our website. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get this title and then this body, and I'll show you how to add more things. But the point is, I'm going to get this content and create it into a post as our website. So first of all is to first identify which category is it going to lie under. I think this one is going to lie under IUIU because it's an IUIU related information. So I'll come here to post. Remember, we already have these categories, they're already defined, you don't need to create more. So I'll come to post, and then I click on add new. So when I click on add new, then I'll be taken to a section where I can add my post from. I can create a new post from. So if you're doing it for the first time, it will be slow, as you have seen, but and they'll bring you this orientation dialog box if you're doing it for the first time. They show you how you can move around through the website, through the creating new post. So I'll close this dialog, and then I'll start creating the post. So this is the place where you can create a post from. I'm going to move you around and we learn the most important parts. So before we do anything, I'm going to begin by putting the title of my post. I'll just get this one, IUIU extends clean water to the community, Mbale community. I'll get that one as my title. So for you, you'll have to type it here. Then for me, I'll just paste it for the sake. So after creating the title, then we go to this section, this right hand section. We are going to set some things here. Then after setting those things about this post, then we'll come back and write the post body. So I've put the title, then we come to this section here. So this section is having two sides. It's having a section of a post and is having a section of a blog. Leave alone these other things on top, I'll come back to them. We have a section of a post and a section of a blog. A blog is a single item within your post, but a post is the whole post, as you've seen here. So when you talk about post, we are talking about the entire post that you're going to create. When you talk about a block, we are talking about a particular block that will be creating, maybe a paragraph, maybe a table, maybe an image, maybe anything. So right now we want to first set about the post, and then the blocks will look at them when we are creating the post body. So I click on a post, and then I click on visibility here. So visibility is in case you want to first edit your post. I mean in case you want to hide your post. For example, you can decide that this post should be seen by the particular people. Then you have to make it private. When you make it private, this post will not be in public until someone first logs in. So this one will be for logged in members. That is for private. So if you see, if I set it to private, it means that no one will see it until this post is private. If I make it public, it means this post will be only to public. Everyone who visits the website will be able to see it, and that is what is recommended. And if I want to protect it with password, I can as well put a password, and then I'll protect it with password. So it means that only people who will have the password will be able to do what? Will be able to see this post. So don't complicate things for now. We'll leave it at public so that everyone who logs in should be able to see this post. I mean, everyone, whether logged in or not logged in, will be able to see the post. But if you want to maybe make it for only members who are logged in, you can as well put it here in private, so only members who are logged in will be able to see this post. Or you can as well give it a password, so people who will have the password are the ones that will be able to access this post. So let us keep it simple. I'll leave it public. So that is post visibility. Then we come to publish. So publish is the time when you want to publish this post. You can, with WordPress, it gives you power to publish this post in past time. So if you want to make this post to appear as if it was posted maybe last year or in a specific date, you can select here a date. For example, we are already in February. I can say this post was posted on 2nd January. So I just select January here. I select this date 2nd and the year, and the time, and then I say set. So it means that this post will appear as if it was posted on this date. So WordPress can give us ability to post past time. It can as well give us ability to post immediately. For example, I click on reset, it will give us ability to post immediately, and that's what is recommended. So it means that when we click the word publish, automatically this post will be published. Again, WordPress, it gives us ability to post in future, like to schedule the post. Like this post should appear until a particular date. That's what we call a scheduling, post scheduling. For example, we are in February 2nd. I can say this post should appear on March 2nd. You see, I click here March 2nd. Then when I say okay, you see this post will be published, or it has been scheduled to appear on our website or in public on this particular date. So with WordPress, you have ability to post in past, we have ability to post immediately, and we have ability to post in future. So to make it simple, I'll leave it just for immediately. So if you want to go back to immediately, just click here on publish, and then click on reset. Then this post will be immediately. When I click on publish, then this post will be published immediately. Then we have post format. Just leave this one for what? For standard, but it can also as well be a video post, and I'll explain that still, but you don't need to, just leave it as standard for now. And then this sticky, just leave it. Then if you are an administrator, you can make this post to be assigned to a particular user. For example, I'm logged in as this person, so I'll leave this post to be allocated to me as the one who has created it. But you can as well say, hey, this post was created by someone else. For example, you see we are 3 users. I can as well allocate this post to someone else. Yet he is not the one who created. So I'm the one who created the post, so I'll leave it as it is here. So once I specify the author, so this author, even you just leave it that blank, that section blank, unless you want to manually allocate this post to a particular person. So I'll just leave it the way it is. Okay. Then we come to permalink. This permalink, don't touch it. It does not matter. But this is it's going to be the link that will appear in our post. So you don't need it. It is just a little bit technical. Then you come to category. So this category is important. Is where we will categorize our posts, just like the way we discussed before. That we need to know the categories first, so that we should post our categories. Our post in organized way and in a simpler way that our users will identify what we have posted. So I'm going to select a right category. First of all, the default category is uncategorized, so I'll remove uncategorized. And we agree that this post is about IU. It's not a scholarship, it's not a gallery post, it's not an event post. So I'm going to put it under scholarship. But if it is, I'm going to put it under IU. So, but if it is crossing more than one categories, WordPress does not limit you. You can as well allocate this post in more than one category, as you've seen. So let us make it simple. I'll put this under IU. So if it is a scholarship post, you have to put it under a scholarship. So after, you have to put here tags. So tags is what you think people will search on Google if they want to find this. Okay. I'm repeating, like, what do you think people will search either in your website or on Google in order for them to be shown this? So here you write some things that you think people will search in order to see this. For example, people may search IU, so things about IU, then you press enter. You just come up with ideas like you can say maybe IU Mbale. So people may search IU Mbale and they may want them to be suggested this. Maybe you can say IU community water. So you just put some few keywords that will be able to group this post, so that if people search in your website, they should be able to be shown this website. So you come up with some few ideas that you think people will search in order to see this post. So that's what we mean by tags, but it is optional. You can as well leave this section. Okay. Then we go to featured image. So a featured image is the photo that you want to be shown on top. Let me show you one thing. You see, let me reset here. You see here, when you come to news section, you can see we're having latest news, and you're seeing the director's photo there in the background to give a picture to a user of what they are about to click on what they're about to click. So that is what we call a featured photo. So for every post that you create, always get a relevant featured photo for that particular post, to give the users a picture of what they're going to read about. So if I click here, you see, of course, I'll be taken to the featured photo. It will be here, and the title will be here, and the content will be here. So this is what we call a featured photo. So it is very important to give a picture of a featured photo, but it is optional. You can as well skip it. But if you skip it, then your things will look a little bit ugly, and the user may not get the picture of what you're talking about before they click there. It would just be a title, so you get it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a featured photo. So I'm going to get a relevant photo. For example, I'm going to get this photo. I'm going to get this photo, and it's the one that I'm going to use as a featured photo. So what will I do? I'll save this photo. And then I'll come and pick this photo from where it is. So I'll first rename this photo. It is better to first rename the photo, so I can either get the title and use it in the photo, because if you rename the photo, that photo you can reuse it later. So I'll come here and rename this photo. I believe we all know how to rename in a Windows computer. So this is the photo that I'm going to use as a featured photo. Then I'll come back here to our website. Then I click on set featured photo. This is a place. This is our library. So you see here, you can upload, or you can use the reused photos. Here you have some photos that you're using. You see the photo that were there before, and they're there. We can reuse them. So this is like our library. We can reuse these things more and more and more and more. Can even search, for example, if I want to use the existing photo, it is there. I can use this one as existing photo, it's already existing. Or I can upload a new photo by just simply click select a photo, and then you'll move over where the photo is, and then you upload it. But for me, I'm just going to, you can either click here and drag and drop it here, or you just drag and drop the photo there. Okay, so I'm going to get this photo that I've just downloaded from the tweet and then drag and drop it here. So this photo is going to be added into our gallery, and once it is added into our gallery, it means that we can reuse it again and again and again. That's the good thing about WordPress. We can reuse content more and more and more and more. That's why I call it a content management system. You see, even these photos that were there before, we can reuse them. So I put I give it a text. I give it, I explain what is inside the photo. I put it there. I give it a title. I can give it a caption. I can give it a description. But they are optional. I'm giving these titles so that I should be able to reuse this photo later. When these photos will be so many, for example, they can be even thousands of photos. So there will be many. So if you rename it, if you give it a name, you can search it later. You can use this search section to search that photo later. That's why I say we should be renaming. So I say set featured image. So it will process, and then this featured image will be set here. So I mean that when we publish this post, this will be as a what? As a featured image for our post. Then later we have the expert. That expert is a short description for what this post is talking about. You can as well leave it. This is optional. It's a description of what the post is talking about. Then if you want to allow comments or not to allow comments, you can enable it here. If you don't want to allow comments, you'd disallow them from here. Then the comment section will not be there. Let me click here, and you see what I'm trying to mean. I click on this post. This is the one post that's already created. You see this comment section for the users to give their views. You can either enable it or disable it from this section. Allow pingbacks. This is, have you allowed, like when someone to share this post, you should get the notification. So here you can allow comments or you can disable comments from this section. So this post attributes, just leave it, it's not important. And that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about the what? About setting the post. So once you release here allow comments or disallow comments, then you know your work is done. Okay, so that's how we set the post itself. Then after setting the post, then you can publish it. Here will be the word publish. So to publish it, then it means that you've published this post. Now we have to put a content. Or you can as well first put the whole content and then publish at once. Or you can unpublish this web post and save it as a draft. Assume that you are a writer, you're a content writer. Some content writers, they take time to create a single post. You can say every week I'll be writing a single article. So every day I'll be writing 2 paragraphs. So you don't want to publish this post until you're done with it. So you have to save it as a what? You have to save it as a draft. I hope you can see here the word draft. So if you save it as draft, it means that post will not appear in public until you publish it. So you see, if I save here as a draft, then this post will be unpublished and it will be saved as a draft. You see, the publish has come back, it was not there. So this post is saved, but it's saved as draft. It's only me who can find this post. And how do you find it? By simply coming to our dashboard. We come to posts, and you'll find posts there, and there will be dash draft. This is published, that's why it does not have the word draft, and this one is unpublished. It is still in draft, so you cannot see it in public. Only the logged in administrator can see it. So that's how we can do the draft section. So you can write, you can click it on it, and then you edit. So every day you can write like some paragraphs until you finish your article, then you can publish it in the public. So WordPress also allows us to write posts in form of drafts until the right time reaches and we publish it. So I've saved it as draft, but I'm just doing it to show you an example. So that's where you can set it from. So let us now start writing the content in the post. So we're going to put paragraphs. So if I want to put a paragraph, just simply come here and then start writing. Say this is a simple paragraph. So that's how we write. So you can write your content. press enter to get another paragraph. So that's how we do it. But for me, I already have the content, so you just press Ctrl A to select all. Since for me I already have the content, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get the content and paste it here. But if you're creating the content for the first time, then you'll have to create your own paragraphs. So I'm going to just come here on this tweet and get this content, okay, and then I'm going to post it here. So I have this plus. I'll explain what it means. So you see, if I post there, I post it there, so you see that's a paragraph. So I can do what? I can make it more than one paragraph by just pressing enter. Then you see there are now two paragraphs. So that's how it's simple to create a WordPress post. So let's look at more things that we can do. We can we can bold something. So if we want to bold, so for example, I want to make Islamic University of Education Research Center, I want to make it bolded. Or I want to make this Islamic University, Islamic Center, if I want to make this one bolded, just highlight it. You'll see this one will pop up. Just click on bold and it's bolded. As simple as that. I want to put a link. For example, sometime we want to affiliate and show, maybe we want to affiliate from an external link, and we tell our users, hey, if you want us to read more about this, you click here to get or click on this link to go and read more, or open this website to get this scholarship, something like that. You want to add a link in your post. Well, for example, I want to put a link of IUIU main website on this word IUIU, so that when a reader reads this post, if you don't know IUIU, this word IUIU should be clickable. So I want to put there a link. So I'll have to highlight it and then click on on the link, and then you see here they'll give us a space where I can put a link. So let me go and get the IUIU website and get its link. IUIU, I just simply come here and say IUIU Islamic University in Uganda. This is their main website. So I'm going to get their link, and then I put it in a website, just to show as an example. I've copied their link. Then you come back here, you see, what did I do first? I first selected the word IUIU where I want it to be clickable, and then I click on this link. Can you see? Link. Ctrl K. You can press Ctrl K to get a shortcut. Then I paste that link here. So it means that link will be there. So if it is an external website, for example, this iuiu.ac.org, it's an external website. We always recommend to tell the user to automatically open the in a new tab, so that the user, when he finishes to read back, to read the previous, to read that post from external website, they should be coming back to our website without closing our website. So if you want to do that, you just simply select this one. Then it means that this link will open in a new tab. But if it is within the website, you don't need to open a new tab. It will be bad user experience. But if it is another external website, for example, IUIU main website is an external website, so I'll have to set this one as a I'll have to set it as open in new tab, so that our main website, this particular website, should not be closed. So I'll click here to submit. Then it means that this link has been created, and you can see it's a little bit different from other texts. So that's how we create that's how we create a link. So there are more things that we can do here. By just simply clicking here, you can make it line code, and you can put a subscript and superscript. Those are not necessary for now. But let us look at more action that we can do on these particular paragraphs. Okay. Do you still remember when we started creating this post? I said there are two things. There is a post and a block. Post and a block. A post and a block. I said a post is about the whole post, and you said a block is about a particular paragraph that you're editing. So for example, I'm talking about this particular, we remember I've already said things about posts. So if you want to talk about a particular paragraph, for example, this paragraph or element that you're focusing on, you see here we are in on a block. So here you can set these things about this block, and they'll tell you the block type is is a paragraph. A block can be a table, it can be an image, it can be a video, it can be many things. So this block that the block that I'm focusing on is a paragraph. So if I click here, they'll tell me it's a paragraph. So they'll show me here some possible actions that I can do on this particular paragraph. I can change the font style, the font size, so I'll leave it to default. I can put a specific font size. So let me click on reset to maintain the one that I have. I can get different colors for this post. You see, for this post, for this paragraph. Okay, you see, there are different colors that I can set it. But let me click on reset clear color to remain with the original color. I can give it different background color. You see, this particular post that I'm focused on, but you can as well select multiple of them and see what you can possibly do. You see, I can, for example, say let it be a blue with a white text. You see, I can say let us have black background with a white text. You see, and this is outstanding paragraph from other paragraphs. So that is when you're working on a particular on a particular block. So that is how you can manage those things. You can again click on clear to make it look original. Just click clear and then clear, then it will make like original paragraph. I can make this post to have a drop cap key. The drop cap drop cap later. You can as well make that post to have that drop cap later, but just simply click here. This should be dropped, then to be dropped. So it means that when you're writing maybe a news article, sometime you need these drop letters. So you see, I've made this post to be a little bit bigger. It's just for learning. So you see, it is now dropped. So it means that when you click here, dropped, it will be dropped even when you publish it. For now you don't see it, but when you publish it, it will be what? It will be dropped. You see? So that's how you create also a drop cap. So those are the possible things that you can do on this particular on this particular block. You can undo. To undo, just click here. If you make a mistake, you can undo, or you can redo from here, or you press Ctrl Z to undo and redo. Okay, so that is a particular block. Here it is the whole post. Here is a particular block that you are focused on. So that's how we create a paragraph, and you can write as many as you want. Just press enter to create another paragraph like that. If you want to create a title, a heading, you can as well change the particular paragraph into heading. For example, I can say maybe I have another topic. Put maybe another topic in this particular post. So I can say topic 2. Those who know how to publish, they know what I mean by headings. So I can say topic 2. Let me say this was topic 1. I can as well click on top, and I'll be able to edit on edit from the top side. Just click on top of this. I want to put here another paragraph. Topic 1, and this is just like you have multiple topics that you're going to talk about. I'm just using here an example. So if you want to make this one heading, you can just click here and then click here. We'll be able to change into a heading to different type. You see, heading, and then you can select if it is heading 1 or heading 2. So heading 1 is for the post. Don't use heading 1 again. This one is already used. So you can use heading 2, heading 3, and the rest. So I can make this one heading 1. I can make this one heading what? Heading, click just on heading, and then you can make it heading 2, because these are the same levels. But if there's another subheading, then you can make it again heading 3, something like that, if it is a subheading of this. So if you want to make headings, that's how you make headings. Okay, or you can click on this plus and then make another heading. So you see, topic 1, topic 2. So this post is heading wise, so it will be organized in form of headings. So that is how we create how we create paragraphs and headings. So let us look at more other common things that you may want to use when you're creating a post. So if you want to look at those more common things, just press enter and then click on this plus. You see, this plus is there. So they'll tell you other things that you can do. If you want to browse all of them, click on browse all, then you see all of them. So I'll click here, and you click on this plus to browse all of them. You see, add block. Click on add blocks to get all the possible blocks that you can do. Okay, these are the possible blocks that you can do. So let us look at most important ones. This slider, you don't need it. You can add a paragraph, you've already seen. You can add a heading, you've already seen. You can add a list. Maybe you want to list, maybe you want to create a list of certain items. So you can click here to get a list. So when you click on a list, then you can start listing one, maybe item 1, item 2, item 3. So you see, I create a list. How did I create it? By simply clicking on the plus, and I selected a list, and I'll be able to do what? To create a list. So when you click on this block list, a list block, of course, on this block we'll have again different functionalities that we can perform on a what? On a list. As well, when you select this list, you see, when you focus on this list, you'll have things that are also related to what? To list. For example, we have if it will be ordered list or unordered list. You see, you can switch it to ordered list or unordered list from here. And when you click here unordered list, then again still on this block, we have things that we can do on this list. You see, you can change it ordered list or unordered list from this one. You can click on advanced, but remember these are only possible for what? For lists. So you can focus. If you hide that thing, you can get it from here again. So when you focus on this, you'll have things that you do what? You see, I can make a sub list, and I can put here to make it again in a main list. So you see, these are the things that you can do on a what? On a particular list. And that's how we create a what? That's how we create a list. Maybe I can say item 4. So that's how we create a list. So let us proceed. Click again on this plus to look at another thing that we can do. We can create it. We can put a quote. You can put a quote. If you want to quote something in your article, you can simply click on quote, and then you'll be able to write a quote here. This is a what? This is a quote itself. This is a quote itself. So you write here the quote itself, and here you write the what? The author, the one who you're referencing from. Author, you put him here. So the block quote will be like that. That's how we write the quote and the quote. So if you click on the quote, again you'll see possible things that you can do on that particular quote in this side. Whether you want to make it a large quote or you want to make it a default quote. You want to change the style to large or not. So the possible thing that you can do in a quote, they'll be here. Okay. So that's how we write a quote. Let us look at another important thing. So click enter and then click on this plus to add another item. So I'm showing different items. Paragraphs done, headings done, lists done, quotes done, code. If you want to put a piece of code, you can put it from here. If you want to get a classic editor, you can put here. Then this classic editor, you can write anything. Pull quote, we don't need that. A table, maybe you may need to write a table. So if you want to write a table, just click there, and then you define the number of columns and the number of rows that you want in this table, and then say create table. So when you create a table, maybe you can say ID, and then you can put here maybe a name, and maybe we put here country. Okay, country. Okay, so that's how I put a table. And then maybe we can put here maybe 001, and maybe it's Mohindo Mubarak, and then country maybe Uganda, and then just use the tab key. Use the tab key to navigate. You see, I'm simply navigating through these elements. I'm using the tab key. Just press the tab key to go to the next one. Press shift tab to go back to different sections. So I can say 002. I can say Hamse add none. I can say he's a what? Somalia. Okay, that's how you create a table. You can create as many as you want. So as likewise, still like the way you said, when you focus on a block, they'll give you the possible things that you can do on this block. So you can change this block type from this section. We can do what? We can fix this table, whether it should be fixed or it should be flexible, whether it should have the head section or not. You see, you can do those things from here. You see, if you want to give it headings, so these headings you want to put them here, like this heading. Oh, what did I do? Okay, press Ctrl Z. I want this heading, maybe ID to be here. I want this name to be here. I want this maybe country to be here in the section of headings. Maybe I want to delete this row. I want to delete this row. So how do I delete a row? By just simply clicking on it, and then you click on I want to delete this row. I don't know how to delete a row. I don't know how to delete a row. How do you do to delete a row? I've never done that. But you can as well delete the content in a row. I want to delete a particular row, but maybe that feature is not there. But you can delete content in a what? In a row. You can delete content in a what? In a row, but you cannot delete a row, I think. I think you can delete a row. Okay, but you can delete the content in a row. Okay, so you can set the table style. We can change it from here. Whether you have add footer or not, you can change the color setting of this table. Maybe you should have this kind of color. You see, you can set this filling color from there. If you go to advanced, you can add some HTML classes from there. So that's how we create a what? You create a table. It can be different kind of table, a table for different lists, you know, different items. So this is just a simple table that I've just created. So that's a table. Let us look at another element. If you want to reduce this, just click here, I think. Let us say we want to reduce the number of columns. And reduce the number of columns. I don't know. I'll find out later. I wanted to reduce the number of what? The number of rows in it. I don't know how to do that, but I'll find out. This is a new thing. They created a new editor. So I'll find out how we can edit the table and reduce the number of what? The number of columns. The number of rows. But for now, we'll go with that. Can you see there is a duplicate table, insert? Oh yeah. Edit as HTML. Move to, insert after, insert before, duplicate, remove block. I'll find out how we can do that, but for now we'll do that. First, specify the specific columns that you want to put and the specific row that you want to put. So that's how you create a table. You can give it a caption if you want to. Then you can click on plus to add another another element. I will click here, browse all, to get another element. So that's how you create a table. Let us go to how we create an image. How do you add a photo within your post? So simply click on image. If you want to add a single photo, you just simply click on image, and then will be taken to where? To the gallery. You can as well move this block down. You see, use this part to move down on top. So you say I want to upload, I want to select from media. You can use either of these. I want to get from a link. So I want to select one from the media by simply clicking there. So I can either drag and drop, or I can use the existing image, and then this image will be in our post. So we can give the image details here. We can give this image a caption. We can set this image to have the different shapes. For example, maybe it should be rounded or a default size. We can give it caption. We can make this image to be large or medium or full size. You see, let me make it large, like the way it was. We can do this. We can do different things about this image from this section. We can crop this image. You can add a link on this image. So that's how we add an image. Let me click on this plus and click on browse all and add a image gallery. For example, you have a list of images and want these images to be shown in the form of of a gallery. So click on image gallery, and then you click on maybe upload media if you want to upload new media, or you click on media library. Click on media library to use the existing photos or to get new photos. So as you can see here in IUIU website, They already post even about it. On the tweet, they are having more than what? More than one photos. So I'm going to get more photos, and I show you how we can create a gallery. So I'll save this one and this. Okay. So this is enough, I think, to make a point. Okay, so I'm going to upload here some photos, the other photos that I've just downloaded. So I'll just get them. I want to reduce this. Second browser, so I can just drag and drop them. So I'll drag and drop these photos here. I drag and drop this one here. I'll drag and drop the one here, and then this one. I think the first one I've already put there. So these are the photos that I've just drag and dropped. Oh, they are too huge. They are too huge, so they cannot be uploaded. I don't know why. They are too huge. They are too huge. You have to reduce their dimensions. You have to reduce their what? Their dimensions. So let me use the existing what? The existing photos. Let me use the existing photos. So click on media library, and then I'll use the existing photos. Maybe my internet connection is having a problem. My internet connection is having a problem. That's why the photos are not coming. But that's how you create a gallery. Just click on media gallery, then they'll give you, will be shown the existing photos. And once you get the existing photos, you can select the one that you want to put in a photo, in a gallery, and you'll be able to do what? To reuse them at this point. I don't know why I did not allow it. Let me try to put a single image and see if it is okay. It can also as well be a problem. Media gallery. I think there's a problem with the what? With my internet connection. That's why it is not even showing for a single photo. But to create, let me see if there is a problem with my internet connection. Refresh. Yeah, there is a problem with my internet connection. There's a problem with the website. In fact, the server is having a problem at this moment. You see, when I refresh this post, it's downloading it instead. So that's a problem with the server, and it's going to be fixed. It is always temporary. It is always temporary. So it's going to be fixed, and that's why I see we are not proceeding properly. So that's how we create a what? That's how we create a gallery. There was a technical problem, but it was a server problem. It has been fixed. So we're at the point of making what? Making the gallery. Say if you want to make a gallery, a group of photos, simply click on media gallery, and then you'll be shown a list of photos that are already existing. So you can reuse, or we can as well use existing photos. Remember, I'd already downloaded some photos here, so they're the one I want to use. So I can come and drag and drop this one here, can drag and drop this one here, can drag and drop this one here, drag and drop this one here. So you can see those photos have been placed in our website, and we're able to do what? To add them into the gallery. So you can select even more that you want to add into the gallery, but for me I want to keep this one in the gallery, and then I will have to do what? To say create gallery here. So when I say create gallery, then but remember to rename these photos, so I can give here caption if I want to. So I'll say insert gallery, then our gallery will be created here. You see, we have gallery. So these photos, others, they don't have caption. That's why I see them like that. We can as well edit them. So you can change the size, the column sizing. You can change the design from here. Maybe 2 per page, or 3 and 1 per page. Okay, per row. So you can change that column from there. You can say it should be linked to none, and when someone clicks on it, it should show the large image in a pop-up. So that's how we set a what? That's how to create a gallery. That's how to create a gallery. So lastly, you can click on this add block, and I'm going to show you how to embed external things. One, I'll show how to embed, there are three things that I'm going to show you. One, I'm going to show you how to add a file. For example, you want to add a file, like when people should be able to download maybe a form or anything. So to do that, you just simply come on this plus, and then you can either search here a file, or you can come here under media section and you'll find file. So when you click on file, then it means that you have to upload this file first. Okay, for example, you can say you want to download a file, a PDF or anything, maybe it's a form. So click on add media, and then maybe let me get here maybe a PDF file that I want people to be able to download from the website. So I have some PDF files in my website, so I can just drag and drop it here. Then this file will be saved in my in our browser. I mean in our website. Did I upload it though? Yeah, it is uploading. You see, it is uploading from this section. Oh, it is a very heavy file. Oh my god, how can I cancel it? It's a very heavy file. It is around 500 MB. I did not check. It's a very huge thing. I forgot to check it. It's a very huge thing. Okay, but you can simply click. Oh my god, it's a very huge PDF. I did not check it. Around 500 MB. So I don't know how I can cancel it even. There is no way you can cancel it. Let me remove this block and add another one by simply clicking on plus, and then you say add a file, and then I say from media file. The other one is still downloading. Okay, I'll publish this. So that's how publish. Then I'm going to refresh. That it should cancel the other thing that it was uploading. So it must cancel it. So that's how we publish. So let us now add another file. Our library is there. Can click here on add media file. Remember, you go there and then add media file. Let me get a media file. Right now I should be conscious about about the size. Let me get a very light one that is less than 1 MB. So I have some PDF files here. Like for example, let me get this one here. Let me get this one for my Visa extension. So I'll just upload it there. So you see, it is faster. The other one is so huge. So I can give this file a name, maybe say Visa. I'll delete it later. I'll delete it later. Yes, I'm just using this for practicing. Of course, if you want to delete a file, just click there and then say delete permanently. It will go forever. That's how you delete. So I'll select that one, then that file. I'll then give here a text. Can say download Visa form. So that's how you put a file. I'll say if someone click, you'll be able to download that file. I can then say copy URL if I want to maybe share this URL of this file separately. So you can click here, attach a media file, open new tab if you want to open new tab. So show as a button or show as text, you can put that one there. So that's how we create a downloadable file. Maybe you want to put a scholarship file where people can download. That's how we do it. Click there and then click on add media file. So another thing that I want to show you is I want to show you how to put an external video or how to embed a video. So if you want to embed a video from YouTube, or if you want to upload a video from your own server to our own server, you can click on video, and the steps are straightforward. But for the sake of time, I'm going to show how you can embed a video from YouTube. So to embed a video from YouTube, just scroll down. You'll find where there's a section called embeds. So click on that embed, and then here you'll have put a YouTube link. I've clicked on embed and then select YouTube. So let me go and get a YouTube video. So I'll simply come here and go to YouTube and search maybe IU, and I'll search IU, and then did I write properly? IU Islamic University in Uganda. Let me say this. Just a simple that one. Then I'll have to come and copy this link. You see, you copy the link here on top in the browser. So I'll come and paste this link there, and then I say embed. So it will process and put there my video. So I can say IU campus. So that's how I put a video, an external video, so people will be able to see an external video within my post. So lastly, I'm going to show you how you can embed how you can embed a tweet. So if you want to embed a tweet, you just simply come here on plus, and then you come here to embed. You can embed the Facebook post, you can embed a tweet. For me, I want to embed just a tweet, so I'll just simply come here and click on Twitter, and then I'll come and get the other original tweet that we're using, this one, and then to get it, you just simply click on this share. You see, share button is there, and then say copy link, and then you just come and paste it there, and then say embed. It will process the tweet, and then that tweet will appear there. It will process it until it is clear. You just wait for a second then to look clearly. But if it does not even look clearly, just go ahead and post. You see, it is now looking clearly. You can go ahead and post even though it doesn't look clearly. So that's how we do it. So the remaining things, you can come and play with them. You can come and play with them, like adding a video from the server. That's all. That's the most important things when you're creating an article, but you can still come and play with others. So what have we looked at? We have looked at how to create a post, how to create a new post. We have looked at how to set the post settings, like when it should be published, whether it should be visible or only available for people who are logged in. We have looked at allocating this post for a particular person. We have looked at whether this post should be posted immediately or it should be posted in the future. We have looked at how to set the post category. We have looked at how to create tags that we think people will search into our website in order to be shown this post. We have looked at how we can create a post thumbnail, like a post photo, or what people should be shown when they are browsing the post. We have looked at how to, whether we should allow comments or not allow comments. Then we have gone ahead and created post content so we looked at whether we can create a post in form of a draft and then we'll be editing it until it's the right time, and then we publish it in public. So I've looked at how to create now the post content. How to create a post content, how you can either use this plus or the plus here to create a paragraph. We've looked at how you can create a heading. We've looked at how you can create a link and allow this link either to open within this site or with an external site. We've looked at how to bold. We've looked at how to create another heading. I've looked at how to create a list. We've looked at how to put background of colors and remove the background. We've looked at how to create a quote. We've looked at how to create a table. We've looked at how to create an image, how to add a photo into our website. We've looked at how to create a gallery of multiple photos into our website. We've looked at how to create a download or to put a form that people can download from the website, or to add a file into our website that people can get in our website. We have looked at how to create. I've looked at how to get a YouTube link or an external video from YouTube and embed it into our video. We have looked at how we can embed a tweet link into our website. So those are the most powerful things that we use when you're creating when you're creating any article. So we'll go ahead and publish, so you update if you've already published, and then you'll see here the link which say view the post. So when you click on the view post, then they'll take you straight to where your post has been created and allocated. So this is our post. It's under the blog, of course, under the news section, and then you see we have our big pictures there, and then we have the heading, topic 1, and then the content is there, topic 2, and then the content is there. That's our quote. You see the quote is here and the author is here. We see the table that we created is here. Though it's looking ugly, but because I try to show you different examples, but if you create a plain table, it will be okay. Then we show you how to put a single image. It is here. And then I also show you how to put how to put a gallery. As you can see, the gallery has been created. I've shown you how to create how you can add a YouTube video. You see the YouTube video is there. You can as well play it, and you can as well put it in full screen mode if you want to. You can pause the video. I've shown you how to create how to create a tweet, how to add a tweet there, and you embed it there. So these are the tags that people can use to simply navigate to the website. People can as well share this post to Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. People can comment, can bring their views if they're already logged in. If they're not logged in, they'll have to put their names and emails in order to give or to post their comments. So that's how a post will be created. So it means that if we go, if we go under home, on home, hopefully this post will be there under the latest post, under the latest news. If you go to the latest news, if you go to the latest news section, you see this one more post has been created. This one more post has been created. Or if you go under news, if you click under news, you see we have these posts that have been created. If you go to specific IU, you'll find that only one post, only two posts are there under IU. But if you go, for example, under scholarship, we have not put any post under scholarship, so there is nothing that was found under what? Under scholarship. One more thing, if you want to edit a post, there are two ways how you can edit a post: by simply browse to that post. For example, I can go to news, and then I click on on that particular post that I want to edit, to change something, and then you'll see here, if you're already logged in, you'll see here edit post. So when you click on edit post, you'll be able to modify something in this post. You'll be able to modify and change something. You see, the post has been set back to where we were, and you can easily edit your particular post. I can remove this coloring, I can clear this coloring, let it be plain. So, and then I update this post, and then I can go and view the post, and you'll see that post has been updated. That's one way you can you can edit a post. Another way, you can as well come to the dashboard, and then you come to the section of posts. So here is where you'll find all your posts, the list of all your posts, and it is a place where you can trash a post or you can delete a post. So if you delete a post, this post will be moved into a trash folder. For example, let me show you. If I want to delete this post, I simply click on trash. Then this post will be moved to the to the trash section. So in this trash, it means that the post is not really deleted. The post it will not appear in public, or it will not appear in the front website. Can you see? If you go to public, under news section, that post is no longer there. We only have now a single post. But that post, it does not mean that it's completely deleted. It is there, but it is in the recycler bin. Okay, recycle bin, whatever you call it. It is in the trash. So if you come in the trash, you can come back and find this post again, and you can even edit and republish it. You see, you can restore this post. If you restore it, it will come back to public. If you want to completely delete it, then you click here on permanent delete. Then this post will be deleted forever. That's how we manage the posts of WordPress. And remember, always put these posts into right categories. So that's how I create posts of WordPress. Then lastly, if you want to use this website with more than one user, you can simply come here under user section, and then you can add a new user here. Click on add new. Then you can add a username. The user, you give him a name, you give you the email, you give you the first name and the last name, and then you generate for them a password, and then you add this new user. Then those users will be able again to log in using the email and the password that you've created for them. So let us come back to the main dashboard. If you come to main dashboard, you see we'll be taken to the main home. So that's how we create that's how we create posts and manage basics of WordPress. So if you're done and you're not using your own computer, then you have to log out. But if it's your computer, you don't need to log out. But if you're done, you want to log out, you can simply come here on top. You see the person who is logged in here. Of course, if you want to also edit your profile, just come here on top and then click on edit profile. You can set your profile from here. If you want to change maybe the coloring, if you want to change maybe the theme color for your dashboard, you see, you can change it from there. Let me put it to default. You can put some shortcuts if you want to enable these shortcuts or not. You can change your names, you can change your email, you can change your password. If you want to change your password, you can change your avatar or the profile photo. You can change it from here. And that's how you will manage your profile for the WordPress website from like that. So lastly, if you want to log out, you just simply click here and then say log out. So once you log out, then no one, and then click back to the main website, and then no one will be able to do what? To use your website. You see the other top, can you see? Well, can you observe the other top toolbar that was there, that was enabling us to manage the website? It has disappeared. Why has it disappeared? Is because we have logged out. Thank you so much for watching the video up this point. I hope you've learned. If you did not understand any point, you're very free to go back and see where you do not understand and rewatch. I'm sure you'll get it, because it is not that much hectic like the way always people think managing websites are. So thank you so much. In case you're stuck, really stuck, you're free to contact me and I'll be able to do what? I'll be able to help you. Thank you so much. You'll not go beyond here until we meet again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.